Hey, welcome to my journey into another menu planning grocery haul. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I was looking at this menu. I don't know if it's the one I want or not because I made it Monday and I never messed with it again. I just didn't. So, I mean, it's a good menu. I just don't know if it's the one I want to cook. So, there we go. Now, I'm going to try again to do our fish and shrimp. Well, now that we have shrimp. Try again to do fish, and now they're going to have shrimp because we got some at Sam's and the baked potato. We're going to see. I keep trying to get that down, and I keep not doing it. And then hamburgers. Those are the flame grilled, fully cooked burgers we got at Sam's, and I think they're going to taste like Burger King. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm anxious to taste. And then poutine, we never made it the other week. And then herbed crock pot thighs, broccoli au gratin, and corn on the cob. That'll be the first time I'm going to use some of our corn on the cob from the garden. I thought, what am I waiting for? I'm waiting for snow. It ain't going to happen. So I might as well start using it now. And then corn chowder with some cheddar biscuit chaffles, chicken dumplings, sketty with some Parmesan garlic chaffles. I'm going to make another chaffle video. And then baked ranch chicken with some crock pot green beans and potatoes. Then chicken sliders with waffle fries. And the chicken sliders will be made out of the chicken bites that we got at Sam's. The ones that they say are close to a Chick-fil-A chicken. And it does say they have a hint of dill pickle. So that what would make them be more like Chick-fil-A. So I was telling him while we were standing in the store, I'm like, too bad we can't make a sandwich. And I'm like, and we both at the same time said sliders. So that's what we're gonna make with those. And then I have waffle fries in the freezer, so that'll be perfect to go with a Chick-fil-A meal. And then if I prep, I say if because I just don't know if I feel like it. I didn't prep this Saturday because I had, what did I do? I had something to do. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, it took up my day. I want to make that pumpkin spice swirl French toast casserole. It's with the pumpkin spice swirl bread. I put it in the freezer. I took it out and packaged up half the loaf and then put it back into the bag because the recipe only takes half a loaf, perfectly half a loaf. So I really want to make that. And then for lunches, I'm just going to do chicken salad sandwich because I bought that chicken salad at Sam's and I got David liking it. He's not ever had it with the cranberries and the pecans, so he said that's really good. So he's been eating that too, which I'm glad because that's a big thing for me to eat by myself. And pineapple sandwiches. Pineapple sandwiches I learned to eat from my papa when I was little. He loved them. It's just sliced pineapple with mayonnaise and they're delicious. And if you cut the pineapple in half, you can fit them interlocking to fit the bread. Instead of a round one in the middle, you can fit it like that. Sometimes you can fit that one and another half on top of it. But try it. Listen, what have you got to lose? If you don't like it, pick the pineapple off and lick the mayonnaise off and then eat the pineapple. But you like it. There's something about that mayonnaise with that pineapple that is just so good. So anyway, that is my menu for the week. And I will have a Walmart. I'm going to tell you what I did. It ain't frugal. It ain't frugal if you're trying to save money, which obviously by the hauls I've been doing, I've not been doing a good job at that. But I went back to my Walmart Plus. I should have gone back to them when they were offering it for $48, but I was not going to do it. But I tell you, I've just got to where I don't want to go pick it. I call it lazy. I don't care. I don't want to go at 7 o'clock in the morning, and 7 o'clock is when I like to get my groceries, so don't tell me to change my time because I like my groceries early, especially now that Jacob is coming on Wednesdays. They get here early, and I need to get my groceries early and get it out of the way. So I'm also thinking about when the winter time comes and it starts getting cold, I don't want to be out there in the cold going to get my groceries. So I went back to it. I'm getting them delivered this morning. So I'm having a Walmart delivery and a Food Line pickup. There's some things that they were already out of at Walmart's Water's going, toilet paper's going, there's panic buying. I get it. But here's what happens to panic buying. Panic buying breeds panic buying. When the panic buyers start, the rest of us have to jump in or we do without. I'm not going to go without toilet paper if I don't have to, because we all need toilet paper. And so it was on my list to buy, but if it wasn't, I would still be buying it because it's going to get gone and then I'm going to be left in the cold, just like I was during the pandemic. So what do? You buy too. You buy or you do without. That's all I know to say about panic buying. You either jump on board or you do without. So I don't know what else. I haven't been inside a store, so I don't know what else is going. If foods are going, I don't know, but I know the longshoreman strike has a lot to do with it. I know the election has a lot to do with it. I know the Helene has a lot to do with it, because now people are saying I need to be prepared because look what happened to the mountains. Never in their wildest dreams, in their whole entire lifetime, and however long before, would they have ever dreamed a tropical storm would come into the mountains and destroy it the way it has. North Carolina, the western mountains, even into Boone, and eastern Tennessee are just demolished. It's demolished. It's terrible. So when you think about these people, don't just think about the coast. I'm not belittling them. Trust me, I'm not. I'm saying think about the people from the coast all the way up to the mountains. There was a path of destruction that it just cut all the way up. And the mountains were they were already sogged in with rain. And then that hit on top of it. So they just mudslides, all kind of bridges out, roads out. David said they were told in their meeting the other night, nobody goes west, I-40 west, you don't go. Because it's shut down. I-40, all the roads west shut down. So there's a lot of truckers that are having to be rerouted. There is a run to, I think it's is it Birmingham? Maybe Birmingham. They can't get through, so they're having a meet point down in Atlanta. That's where they have to go. So the truckers are having to do all kind of weird things. So that's going to mess with our supply chain too. Like, I ordered David some tea. I'm not getting on here to be preaching. I'm just talking a minute while we have it. I ordered David some tea because I have a hard time finding it. And it was more affordable than if I can find it in the store at Food Line, which I'm going to start doing. I'm just going to have to start paying for it. That's all I know. Which I did get him some Walmart's decaf to stand in until he gets his Lipton, because Lipton really is the best. But it's coming from California and it's been delayed, just delayed. There's no time frame on when it's going to get here. And it was already a good week or 2 weeks before it even said it was delayed. It was supposed to be here and then nope, delayed. So it's coming through the areas. So we have to keep that in mind. If you order from Amazon, it might not particularly come in 2 days. So these are things we have to think about. So I can understand the panic buying. If you stack everything together, I get it. I do. I get it. So anyway, we're going to turn around. We're going to look at a Food Line delivery. No, a Walmart's delivery and a Food Line pickup. Okay, so here's my Walmart. Here are my buns. Now, I don't care for this right here. I can't decide if I'm going to get my money back or not. I don't care for that. And then, hold on. There we go. I knew it looked dark over here. This was the substitution that I did not approve. They said they canceled my tea. But then when it comes here, I got this cold brew. Well, I don't make cold brew tea. So, whatever. I don't know if I'll get my money back for that or not. I mean, I'll drink it, I reckon. And then, here's that decaffeinated tea I got David. And then I'm just about out of cornstarch. And I was out of Parmesan cheese, so I needed that. And I'm going to use up my 2 cream corns for my soup, so I'm just replacing those. And then I just wanted to bump up my rice. I normally get basmati rice, but this last time I got jasmine, and to me it's the same. So since I have jasmine in the bottom of my container, I figured I would just go ahead and add jasmine to it. And then some small avocados, which they said they canceled, so it must be a different brand that they gave us. I don't know, but it's what I ordered. Green as grass. And then David wanted some rice-a-ronis. He said, we used to get that cheddar broccoli that was so good. So we went through and we read them. And these are the ones, Mexican style, creamy 4-cheese, cheddar broccoli, rice pilaf, and stir-fried rice. He said, remember you made that one time with something Asian? So it was that. So we got those. And then we wanted Freshetta brick oven pizza, but they didn't have them at Walmart. So I don't know if they still make them or not. So Red Baron. Oh, I didn't tell you, honey. These say brick oven on this Red Baron.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know.
I didn't know they could make one.
I didn't either till I saw it. And then I got David some biscuits. He said I could just give him some white biscuits. I'm like, well, this way you can just pull out what you need instead of having some biscuits to go bad if they don't get eaten if you make a whole can of white biscuits. And then I need some mozzarella cheese for, the chopples. And then he wanted this fully cooked bacon. He figures this is a way for him to have portion control and still have pork bacon. Because they're small pieces, there's not many in here. He can still have some pork bacon, but he won't have as many as he might have if he made up a pack of bacon. Because, he stays away from pork because of his gout. And then this, I'm definitely getting my money back for this. Look at, you see how slimy that, look at that. I even showed David, he says, no, we'll get sick on that. So I'm getting my money back for that. And then I thought I better get some sugar. So I got 2 of those. And then I needed to put my stock back for my taco shells. And then we were out of, I can't believe it's not butter. And I needed some taters. So that is what I got from Walmart. Here's my little food line. They substituted this 48 count because they didn't have the 24. And then, of course, I got my Wonder Bread. I'm really enjoying that. I put, if they didn't have the 18 pack, substitute 2 of these, but they only got 1, so I know I'll have to get some more eggs. And then our milk and half and half and almond milk, you weren't able to buy online at Walmart's. So if you have to go in and buy it, that means there was running on a shortage and they might not even have any. So that's why I got them there. I wasn't going to run in just for a couple things. So I got my half and half and my almond milk. And then these are my dumplings. So there you go. That's our little food line. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you're having a good hump day. And I will see you tomorrow for weigh-in.